Is this the one for you? Have you ever wondered if that person is truly right for you? Thinking face. In love, it's not just about emotions, there are also clear signs that help you recognize the right person at the right time. Backhand index pointing right. Do you always feel safe and happy when you're with them? Backhand index pointing right. Do they truly understand you and accept you without trying to change who you are? Backhand index pointing right. Can you share anything without fear of being judged? If you're still unsure, don't miss this video. Today, we'll reveal 6 signs that they might be the one for you. Sparkling heart. Rocket, let's dive in and see whether you're in a truly right relationship. Part 1. You feel comfortable being yourself. Light bulb, why is this important? A real relationship isn't a place where you have to constantly perform or be a perfect version of yourself to meet someone else's expectations. It's where you can take a deep breath and just be you, without fear of judgment, without pressure to change or pretend. Picture this: you can wear your messy pajamas, laugh out loud without holding back, or express your opinions freely without worrying about being laughed at or criticized. That's the first and most important sign that you're in a truly healthy relationship. Fire, key signs to look out for. Heavy checkmark, you don't feel like you have to perform around them. When you're with them, you don't wear a mask. You don't have to speak in a certain way, laugh a certain way, or hide your flaws to gain their approval. Example: you can talk about your past mistakes without fear of being judged. Heavy checkmark, you feel safe sharing your most vulnerable sides. In real love, it's not just about the happy moments, you're also free to express fears, insecurities, and raw emotions without being seen as weak or too much. Example: when you're having a bad day, they listen, rather than criticize or ignore you. Heavy checkmark, silence between you two doesn't feel awkward. If you can sit quietly next to someone without feeling pressured to fill the silence, that's a powerful sign of genuine connection. Example: you both can read books, work, or simply smile at each other without having to constantly talk. Heavy checkmark, you're not afraid of being judged. You can show your quirky habits and weird interests without shame. Example: you like listening to classical music at midnight, collecting odd trinkets, or singing in the shower. They not only accept it, they find it endearing. Stop sign, warning signs that you're not being your true self. Crossmark, you constantly worry about being judged. You overthink your words and actions to avoid criticism or misunderstanding. You fear that if they saw the real you, they wouldn't like you anymore. Crossmark, you feel like you have to try too hard to make them happy. You force yourself to like what they like, change your appearance, habits, or even beliefs just to match their ideal type. Crossmark, they make you feel not good enough. If they constantly criticize you, compare you to others, or make you feel like you're lacking, this might not be the right person for you. Sparkling heart, in conclusion, when you can truly be yourself. Heavy checkmark, you don't have to pretend to be perfect. Heavy checkmark, you feel emotionally safe. Heavy checkmark, you can share your most private thoughts without fear. Heavy checkmark, you feel happy, even in silence, just being next to them. Light bulb, if you found someone who makes you feel safe, free, and truly seen, congratulations. That's the very first and most essential sign that they may truly be the one. Red heart. Part 2, you both share core values. Light bulb, why is this important? In a relationship, initial attraction may come from looks, chemistry, or exciting experiences. But for a relationship to last, both partners need to share similar core values. This forms the foundation for a relationship that not only survives but thrives over time. Imagine one person values honesty, family, and personal growth, while the other prioritizes freedom, adventure, and living in the moment. At first, the chemistry might carry the relationship, but when faced with big life decisions, these differences can become major obstacles. So if you and your partner share the same values, it's a strong sign that you're truly compatible. Fire signs you share the same core values. Keycap 1 you have similar perspectives on important life topics. Think about big picture topics like family, love, career, finances, and lifestyle. Example, if you both believe family comes first, that's a major common ground for building a future together. Keycap 2 you approach life in a similar way. Some people prefer stability and long-term planning, while others live spontaneously. Example, if you love a simple life and they crave fame and fortune, it might be hard to align in the long run. Keycap 3 you share similar views on ethics and life philosophy. For many, honesty, compassion, and responsibility are non-negotiable. Example, if you believe honesty is the foundation of a relationship, and so do they, that's a great sign. Keycap 4 you have deep, meaningful conversations. When you share values, conversations go beyond surface topics. Example, if you both enjoy discussing self-development and how to grow as people, that emotional depth is powerful. Keycap 5 you feel understood without needing to explain everything. They get you without lengthy explanations. Example, when you talk about your dreams, they not only understand but also offer insights to help you grow. Stop sign when differences in values become a problem. Crossmark conflicting life goals. One wants marriage and stability, the other prefers a carefree lifestyle, that's a major clash. Crossmark moral and ethical mismatches. If one values sincerity and the other lies frequently, it's a red flag. Crossmark disrespecting each other's values. You don't have to be 100% alike, but if your values are dismissed, the relationship won't be sustainable. Sparkling heart conclusion, when you share core values, heavy checkmark the relationship becomes easier, with fewer conflicts. Heavy checkmark you feel truly seen, heard, and respected. Heavy checkmark you can agree on major life decisions together. Heavy checkmark your connection deepens over time. Light bulb if you've found someone who shares your core values, that's a powerful sign they might be the one. Red heart. Part 3, you have a deep emotional connection. Light bulb why emotional connection is more important than physical attraction. Many relationships start with physical chemistry, but what keeps two people together long-term is emotional connection. It's not just about fun times, it's about how well you understand, support, and grow with each other. A deep emotional connection allows you to. Heavy checkmark feels safe and secure together. Heavy checkmark understand each other's feelings without needing words. Heavy checkmark lean on each other during tough times. Heavy checkmark keep the love strong over time. If you can truly be yourself around someone, without trying to impress or hide your true self, that's a powerful sign they may be the right person for you. Fire 5 signs of a deep emotional connection. Keycap 1 you feel comfortable being yourself around them. No masks. No pretending. You can share your deepest thoughts, your worries, or even silly moments without fear of judgment. Example, you can laugh out loud, say weird things, or be vulnerable without feeling embarrassed. Keycap 2 you have meaningful conversations. Not just small talk, you dive into real topics like white heavy checkmark life goals, future plans, and personal beliefs. White heavy checkmark memories, dreams, and fears you've never shared with anyone. White heavy checkmark conversations flow for hours without getting boring. Example, they might ask, what truly makes you happy, and you answer without hesitation. Keycap 3 they sense your emotions, even when you don't say anything. Someone deeply connected to you can tell when something's wrong, just from your tone or body language. Example, you've had a rough day. You don't say anything, but they know you need a hug or some comfort. Keycap 4 you naturally want to share moments with each other. Whether it's good or bad news, they're the first person you want to tell. Example, you reach a small goal and immediately think, I have to tell them. Keycap 5 you feel respected and in sync. It's not just about love, it's about mutual respect. Even during disagreements, you both aim to understand, not just win the argument. Example, you have a different opinion, and instead of arguing, they listen and find common ground. Stop sign warning signs of a lack of emotional connection. Crossmark, you can't talk about deeper issues. Crossmark, you feel judged or unsafe sharing your real emotions. Crossmark, they don't notice your mood changes or emotional needs. Crossmark, conversations stay surface level. Crossmark, they care more about being right than understanding you. Sparkling heart. Conclusion, emotional connection is the key to a lasting relationship. Heavy checkmark. If you feel safe, understood, and truly seen by them, it's a strong sign of compatibility. Heavy checkmark. If you can talk for hours and share your heart without fear, that's real connection. Heavy checkmark. If someone truly understands you without you saying much, cherish them. That's rare, and that's love. Light bulb. If you feel this with someone, chances are, they might be the right person for you. Red heart. Part 4, you both share the same values and vision for the future. Light bulb. Why are values and vision important in a relationship? You may be attracted to someone's appearance or charmed by their personality, but what truly determines whether a relationship will last is the alignment of your core values and your vision for the future. A relationship can't go far if you're heading in two different directions. You might love each other deeply in the beginning, but if you want a stable life while your partner seeks freedom with no strings attached, or you prioritize honesty while they're comfortable hiding the truth, conflicts will inevitably arise. So, how do you know if you truly share the same values and future vision? Let's break it down. Fire 5 signs you share the same values and vision for the future. Keycap 1. You believe in the same core principles. Core values go beyond hobbies or shared interests like loving the same movie or sports team. They are the non-negotiable principles that shape your life. If you value honesty, responsibility, and compassion, and your partner does too, that's a powerful sign of compatibility. Example, if you believe in honesty, it will be extremely hard to maintain a relationship with someone who lies or hides the truth easily. Keycap 2. You have similar long-term goals. You might love someone now, but what will things look like in 5, 10, or 20 years? If one person wants marriage and a family while the other wants to stay unattached, no amount of love can bridge that gap long-term. Example, you want to settle down in one city, but they prefer a nomadic lifestyle, conflicts will eventually arise. Keycap 3. You handle conflicts in similar ways. Every relationship has disagreements, but the way you resolve them matters most. If one partner listens and seeks solutions while the other avoids conflict or lashes out emotionally, long-term harmony will be hard to achieve. Example, when you argue, do you prefer sitting down and talking it out, or do you walk away and wait for things to cool down? Different approaches can make small issues grow bigger over time. Keycap 4. You align on major life decisions. Big choices like buying a house, having kids, managing finances, or building a career can shape your future together. If you can discuss and agree on these major decisions, it's a strong sign your relationship has long-term potential. Example, if you value saving and investing for the future, but your partner is impulsive with money, there will be challenges in staying aligned long-term. Keycap 5. You accept each other instead of trying to change one another. A healthy relationship isn't about forcing someone to become who you want them to be. It's about finding harmony without losing yourself. If you respect each other's differences while maintaining shared values, that's an extremely positive sign. Example, you're a planner and they're more spontaneous, but if you can balance and respect each other's rhythms, that's a beautiful form of harmony. Stop sign when values and vision are out of sync. Watch out for these signs that you may not be aligned. Crossmark. Constant clashes over lifestyle or worldview, with no compromise in sight. Crossmark. They show no interest or support when you share your dreams and goals. Crossmark. Frequent arguments about major decisions with no resolution. Crossmark. One partner makes all the sacrifices and ends up feeling unhappy or unfulfilled. Sparkling heart conclusion, sharing the same vision is key to a lasting relationship. Heavy checkmark. A lasting relationship isn't built on love alone, it's built on shared values and a common direction. Heavy checkmark. If you believe in the same things and can agree on big life choices, this person could truly be the one. Heavy checkmark. Don't try to change yourself or force someone else to change. Instead, find someone who can walk with you into the future. Light bulb. If you've found someone who shares your values and future vision, cherish them. That's the foundation of real, lasting love. Red heart. Part 5. They stay with you even when things aren't perfect. Light bulb. Real love doesn't only show up when everything is beautiful. Anyone can love you when you're successful, full of energy, and always happy. But the true sign that someone is right for you isn't how they treat you when life is easy, it's how they stand by you when things get hard. Life won't always be smooth. There will be moments of job loss, stress, disappointment, or even deep personal struggles. These moments reveal the true nature of your relationship. If someone stays not just when you're strong, but also when you're vulnerable, that's a powerful sign they might be the one. Fire 4 ways to tell if someone truly stands by you when life gets tough. Keycap 1. They truly listen when you need to share. When you're struggling, do you just need someone to listen, to really listen? Someone who's right for you won't interrupt, won't judge, and won't make it about themselves. Instead, they'll give you space to express yourself. If they consistently listen, empathize, and help you find direction instead of criticizing or brushing you off, that's a very good sign. Backhand index pointing right. What to watch for. Are they truly listening, or just hearing to reply without real care? Keycap 2. They stay even when they have nothing to gain. In your lowest moments, when you can't offer joy, energy, or your best self, do they stay? Someone who loves you for real won't walk away just because you're not at your best. They'll walk through the hard times with you. They don't expect perfection. They don't need you to be strong all the time. They love you even when you're hurting or struggling. Backhand index pointing right. What to watch for. When you're feeling your worst, do they treat you just like they do on a good day, or do they grow distant? Keycap 3. They actively create safety and stability. When you're facing challenges, they don't just offer empty words, they take action to help you feel safe. Maybe they stay close, help you think things through, or gently remind you they're there no matter what. Someone who truly loves you doesn't just say it'll be okay, they prove it by staying, especially when you're feeling lost. Backhand index pointing right. What to watch for. Do they choose to be by your side because they care, or only show up when they benefit from it? Keycap 4. They don't let your hard times affect how they treat you. When your energy is low or you're not your usual self, do they become distant or irritated? If someone is truly right for you, they understand that everyone has low points, and that doesn't change how they see or treat you. They don't love you just for your joy, they love your whole self, even when you're not perfect. Backhand index pointing right. What to watch for. Do they act differently when you're going through something, or do they continue to love and respect you as always? Stop sign. When to reconsider the relationship. If you notice these behaviors, they might not be the right person for you. Crossmark. They're only around when things are good, and disappear when you struggle. Crossmark. They get annoyed or blame you when you're not cheerful. Crossmark. They avoid tough moments instead of facing them with you. Crossmark. They give surface-level support, then walk away. Sparkling heart conclusion. The right person stays even when things aren't perfect. Heavy checkmark. Real love shows up not only during good times, but especially during the hard ones. Heavy checkmark. The right person doesn't fear your pain, they walk beside you through it. Heavy checkmark. They love not just your strengths, but your real, imperfect self too. Light bulb. If you've found someone who stays with you even when everything feels broken, cherish them. Because they might just be the one. Red heart. Part 6. You feel like you can truly be yourself around them. Glowing star. True love lets you be your authentic self. Have you ever felt like you had to pretend to be someone you're not, put on a mask to impress, or hide parts of yourself around someone? If the answer is yes, then that person might not be the right one for you. On the other hand, a truly healthy relationship makes you feel relaxed, natural, and free to be exactly who you are, without trying too hard. If you can speak your mind without fear of judgment, express your real emotions without being criticized, and just be yourself without worrying about getting hurt, that's a powerful sign that this person is the right one for you. Fire 4 signs you can be your true self around them. Keycap 1. You don't have to pretend to be perfect. When you're with them, you don't need to act tough when you're feeling weak, and you don't need to hide your flaws. They don't expect you to always be cheerful, confident, or successful. They accept you with everything you are, including the parts that aren't perfect. You can show your silly thoughts, weird hobbies, or emotional sides without fear of being judged. Backhand index pointing right sign to look for. When you make a mistake, do they laugh with you or criticize you? When you're struggling, are they patient and understanding? Keycap 2. You feel comfortable sharing your thoughts and emotions. You don't have to think twice before speaking your mind. When you have a bad day, you can open up without being seen as too much. They truly care about what you have to say and never make you feel like your voice doesn't matter. Backhand index pointing right sign to look for. When you share your views, do they listen or get defensive? When you open up emotionally, do they welcome it or shy away? Keycap 3. You don't feel pressured to change. The right person will inspire you to grow, not force you to change just to fit their expectations. They won't set unrealistic standards like, you have to dress like this to look good. You should behave a certain way to be right. You should be more like this person or that one. They love you for who you are, not who they want you to be. Backhand index pointing right sign to look for. When you pursue your own passion, do they support you? Do they accept your true self or always want you to change? Keycap 4. You don't fear getting hurt when you're with them. In a toxic relationship, you're constantly walking on eggshells, afraid that one wrong word could lead to anger or distance. But in a healthy relationship, you feel emotionally safe. You know you can speak your truth without fear. You're not tiptoeing around their moods, you know they'll listen with love and respect. Backhand index pointing right sign to look for. Are you so afraid of disappointing them that you hide your feelings? Do they make you feel secure or more anxious? Stop sign when you should reconsider the relationship. If you notice these signs, they might not be the right person for you. Crossmark. You always feel like you have to try hard to please them. Crossmark. You can't share your real emotions because you're afraid of judgment. Crossmark. They constantly want you to change to fit their ideal. Crossmark. You don't feel emotionally safe when you're around them. Sparkling heart conclusion. The right person will let you be yourself. Heavy checkmark. True love doesn't require you to change, it inspires you to become the best version of yourself. Heavy checkmark. When you're with the right person, you feel natural, comfortable, and never have to hide any part of who you are. Heavy checkmark. A healthy relationship doesn't pressure you, it creates space for you to grow naturally and happily. Light bulb. If you feel like you can truly be yourself with someone, cherish them, because they might just be the one for you. Red heart. Revolving hearts. True love always makes you feel happy. Love isn't just sweet words, it's the feeling of safety, comfort, and authenticity when you're with that person. If you see these signs in your relationship, congratulations. You may have already found your perfect match. Fire. But if not, don't worry. Remember that real love will come at the right time with the right person. Don't rush. Don't settle for a relationship just because you're afraid of being alone. You deserve a love that's whole and true. Speech balloon. Comment below which sign made you feel the most secure in a relationship. Pushpin. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring love advice. Backhand index pointing right. See you in the next video, where we'll continue to explore deeper truths about love and life. Rock it.